Okay, so this time I'm going to try and make a genuine effort to talk less and bet more. But who knows how that'll work out.
The skill. Instructional videos
Alexa,
can help you with that.
Stop. I do hate it when she does that. I hate it. This is just plus 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 while we've got this little streak going here. Oops. Okay, I'm going to call that 1, 2. 3, 4. All right. Minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. Minimum. Plus 1. 51 second. 2, 3 third. 5, 3 hopping. P1. P2. So annoying. Did I say 5, 3? 5, 3, I think. 8, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4 for the commish. Try again. 6, 8. Okie doke. Back to minimum on the banker. Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus max, and this is my max. It doesn't have to be yours. Repeat, I'm not going any higher. I'll chase that. That would be 3, 5. Third on the bank. All right. Minimum. Plus 1. 51 second. 2, 4 third. 6, 4 hop. 6, 4 is there. Money on the table. 10, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 8 second. Oh dear. 18, 20. Oh, I just made that one. Minimum on the player. Repeat. $51. Double for the tie. Minimum. Double for the time-wasting bloody nuisance tie. Oops. 51. Repeat that one. 1, 2. Oops, that's not right. 1, 2. 3, 4. 7, 4 hopping. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11, 8 second. Ooh. 11, 8, 19. I think we better call that 1925. So 2, 2.5. Last on the banker, maybe. So 4.5. 2.5, and we'll go to the other game. 4.5, 2.5 it is. Oh, nice. A dealer 22 up there. 4.5. 2.5, which is 2, 3. Second. Is that dealer 22 again? It is. All right, back to the minimum. No, I was going to say that's another dealer 22, but no, alas, it is not. Didn't cost us too much money there. Hmm. 1, 2, third. 3, 2, drop. Uh, 1, 2, because we got we won 2 there. Oh dear. Okay, so 1, 2, so that's 5, 6, second. Dear, oh dear. 11, 12, third. Well, that worked out a bit better than it was starting to look like it might. 11, 12, back to the minimum. +1. Okay, 51, second. That would be a double for the push. Another 22 up there. Okay. Back to the min. Hard to beat that one. Double for the loss. Eh. I'll repeat it. Uh, 51, second. Repeat that one. Hey. That ain't going to work. Oh, maybe. All right. Back to the min. What are we doing over on baccarat? Were we losing over there? -2,740. So we're not doing great, are we? It's 8 minutes in. Finally, there's £6,000 over here and losing £3,000 over here. So it's not dreadful. That would be +1. That would be 51 second. Oh, excuse me. 2, 3, third. Oh, that works out rather better than I thought it was going to. I tell you, back to the min. Double for the push. Dealer 22. +1. +1. Plus max, my choice. Ooh. Repeat it. Try again, we don't double those. So we will chase that one, which puts us at 3, 4, third. All right, that's good timing. That's bloody piss poor, in my opinion. And so is that. Eh. 1, 2, second. Well done, 22. Back to the min. Oh, okay. Double for the loss. One, two, third. 3, 2, drop. Eh. 4, 2. Did I just double down? Oh, it was a drop, wasn't it? Okay, so 4, so it's 2, 3 now. 5, sixth, second. Oh no. Oh, look at that. 11, 12, third. That's more like it. Minim. A7 against the 2. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to remember these things? That's what I worry about. Yeah, that's a double. It's a big, big double. Pretty good one, that one. Better than that. Okay, back to the min. Damn. Splits. Double down. Stand. Alright, that went better than I thought it would too. Alright, we'll call that back to the min. Player 22. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, worked out rather better than I was expecting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. How many hands do we have left over on the baccarat? I think I'm going to not switch back over here. I don't like leaving negative shoe balances because they look bad on the front page, but we always know at least that blackjack has taken up the slack and given us a profit. Excuse me. Oh, it's that end of the day, you know. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So as soon as I get to a high bet, I'm going to swap over. +1 for the win. Damn it. Double for the push. Uh-oh. All right. So that's like 3, 4, isn't it? So let's come over here and play the 3, 4 on player. Uh-huh. 7, 8. Damn it. 15, 16. Excuse me. All right. Doesn't do much for us there, does it? 15, 16. I can't do anything other than just come down to the minimum. Another plus. I'm going to call that 1, 2. 3, 4. 7, 4 hopping. Oh, P1. Okay. 7, 4 hopping. It's going to be 3, 5. 8, 10. Uh-huh. 18, 20. Third. I don't think we're going to get that one back. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make this a positive shoe, but we've got the money over on blackjack, so that's something. Just wanted to wear down this this negative over here. What was that? Double. Oh, I did the wrong place there. Sorry. That's kind of funny. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I'm going to have to call it max. That's kind of cheating, really. But okay, should chase that one. All right, minimum. All right, so 31 wins, 33 losses. The 30. No, we didn't do so well there with the. But it's kind of, it messes it up obviously when I'm doing blackjack as well. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, it's fine. But I'm so used to not seeing negative shoe balances that it's kind of like throwing me a bit. But I'll get over it. Let's have a look at this one. Hate to see that red ink at the top of the column, damn it. But there we are. So 31 into 97 and 33 into 11.6. Oh, excuse me. Definitely a fail. God, I hope I'm not making you yawn too. Anyway, definitely a fail. And we are now going to open another shoe because I want to have a complete session here. So, start a new shoe. Minimum bet on player. Plus another one. Double for the tie. 2, 3. Second. That's so good. Double. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oh, damn it. I screwed up there. Okay, so 6-2, and we're going to the bank. It was a cock up. 6-2. 8-4. 4, 6. All right, we made just a smidge there. One, 2, 3. That's 1, 2. What? Minimum on the bank. Double for the tie. Repeat that one. 51 second on the banker. 2, 4 third on the bank. Bugger! All right. Double for the tie. 51 second. 2, 4 third on the bank. 6, 4 waiting. B1, damn it. 6, 4 it is. 2, 3. 5, 6. Ugh. 11, 12. Not liking the look of this at all. 23, 12. So that's 2.5, 1.5. Off to the bank. Damn it, what a waste. Okay, so we're on 2.5, 1.5 right now. 4, 3 second. 1, 2. I think this is going. I think the overage here is going to cover the commission. All right. And please don't tell me I knew what was coming. I honestly didn't. All I know is that the patterns are going to look after me. I mean, that's just how it is. Sometimes you have to wait a little longer than you would like. But it always comes out in the wash. That's my max, doesn't have to be yours. Okay, we're going to chase that one. Came out of that, all right, so we go back to that. Oops, double for the loss. Double for the tie. 2, 4 third on the bank. There it is. Yeah, I'm not bothered about going back to blackjack because that's not on a timer, and it is recorded, but it's only recorded by me, so I'm not so bothered about that. What was that? We screwed up there, didn't we? It's going to be 1-2. 3-5 is the third bet on the banker. Oh, well done, banker. But just remember to chase the commission in the turnaround bet, not after you win it. Because that's just silly. But more and more, I think silly is what these guys are told to do. I think that's one too many. Try it again. All right. 51. 2-4, third on the bank. Try again. 6-4, hop. Well, this is not going to work. Yeah, that's a bugger. So I'm going to take the 6-4 over to blackjack. Because we can't have that dangling now, can we? What are we looking at here? We're looking at 26 into near enough 9,000 and 28 into 6,6. So that was a success. That's the way it's supposed to be. And the front page looks a little bit better now, thanks to that. So 6-4 coming over here. Let's hope it doesn't get me into too much trouble. I do hate those. Well, I like that. 2-3. That might work. All right, folks. So I think we're done. We are looking at plus 108 250, which is plus 8 250. And then over here, plus 2320 and minus 1823. So I mean that's good. We've made about 9,000. It's right now clicking over to 29 minutes, but the actual minutes of play is about 27, I think. So that's good. All right. So I will see you next time. Yeah, this is the current state of play with the Baccarat Win Pro, the last 30 Baccarat Win Pro shoes, and I leave their logo up there because this sim that they've created, whoever the hell they are, I really don't know. We sort of back and forth every so often in email, but there are never any names attached, and I don't know exactly where they are or whatever. I suspect somewhere like Singapore or somewhere in the Far East. Certainly, their bank is in Antigua, I think. But they do look after me in the sense that they don't charge me for their services because I promoted them pretty enthusiastically since I first discovered them. But the most important thing is I have no control whatsoever over these shoes. I don't get to see them in advance. I wouldn't want to see them in advance. I mean, people who accuse me of cheating, and I must admit it's not as many as it was years ago, but people who, they don't seem to think before they open their mouths or before they make these stupid remarks, because why would somebody do that? I mean, what is the point? I know you've got some, people who cheat at golf and who appoint themselves the champion of their own golf clubs and all that sort of stuff. But that's kind of a mad narcissism which just doesn't make any sense in the real world. Only between their ears. And unfortunately, every so often, one of those people becomes a real nuisance because they get into a position of power where they can do real danger. But anyway, that is a whole other story. The last 30 shoes from Baccarat Win Pro, 30 shoes altogether, 2 losers totaling about 8,000, and the rest, bang. I mean, it's just, what are it? 197,671, it says down the bottom there, and that includes the 2 losers. So the 28 winning shoes were 204,815, and the 2 losers were 7,054. I mean, come on, people. And yeah, I could be a crook, but what for? I'm not selling anything. I'm not twisting anybody's arm. I'm simply trying to get across to people the notion that if you can't afford to back your play, then taking on a game with a negative expectation, which means all casino house games, is foolish and self-destructive. And sometimes I get so worked up about this stuff that I start to froth at the mouth, kind of like what's his face, Cody Burn Money. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous to even think that you can do it. And yet you see it all the time with these professionals on YouTube with their gambling channels. They keep throwing money out, sort of thousands after thousands after thousands, as if somehow merely having a lot of money is enough to guarantee them that they're going to win. I just don't. I don't understand it. They don't have any sort of like, self-defense mechanisms. They don't have any kind of understanding of the real numbers behind games. But hey, been through all that, done it before, talked about it a lot. Nobody seems to give a shit. And actually, it's kind of a good thing. Because if everybody in the world were to start betting the way that I do, the way that I'm recommending here, then the casinos would shut down and a whole promising market would go away, and that's a shame. It'd be like, the stock market suddenly disappearing because somebody had figured out how to cheat the same way that the likes of Trump's buddy, what's his face, the scumbag, Muskbag, whatever. What can I say? I mean, all I can do is point you at this stuff, say, okay, here we have it. The last 30 shoes, 28 winners, 205,000. 2 losers, 7,000. Do the math, people. I mean, come on, do yourselves a favor.